So at my last rehearsal, I came out to the rest of the cast. Yeah. I was just like, "Hey everybody, I just wanted to let you know that I'm I'm a method actor." And everybody was like and it's because they were probably thinking he's not going to do some kind of Christian Bale kind of thing or like a Jared Leto and terrorize the rest of the cast, is he? I'm joking. I'm not a method actor, but at the rehearsal, I really understood why people would want to. I understand the appeal of using method acting. I feel like the more dramatic the role, the more easier it would to start using method, because it's like you want to be in this mindset when you're performing. You want to be in a certain mindset when it's like a really dramatic role. And like, I don't know, like I caught myself like joking around a little bit in between when we were rehearsing, and it kind of takes you out of the mindset. It takes you out of that mindset, that dramatic mindset. So I see the appeal of it, and I think it's the more dramatic the role, the more beneficial it is. Like it's beneficial for the role, but not necessarily for like mental health or for like, you know, people you're around, your peers, the other actors or crew or whatever. Because I think, if you're in that mindset all the time, if you're feeling, trauma or just pain or just whatever, if you just stay in that mindset, I think it would be, I think our subconscious don't really realize like that we're just playing a role, like because we're really feeling these types of emotions, we're really in that mindset. But it would be a lot easier to stay in that mindset if you just stayed in that character. So I could see the appeal of it because it is a little difficult to go from just like being yourself to like getting into that mindset. It's just a little more difficult than if you just stay in it. So, there's a lot of actors that do it, and there are stories and there are video and audio of actors doing it and like terrorizing everybody around them, their family, their friends, the people they're working with. So I don't think that I would go in that route. I don't think I would want to do it just because I feel like I can still get in that mindset. You know, I feel like I could go in and out of that mindset, and it would be a little more difficult. And I just think the cons outweigh the pros when it comes to doing the method. I mean, I guess maybe if it were like a really big role, or you know, I mean, but then again, even if you do method, it's like you don't. I'm sure there's a lot of people that use method acting and don't terrorize everybody. I'm sure, so that's possible as well. Now, for the mental health aspect, maybe, I'm sure it affects everybody. We hear stories about that as well, about actors and how it affected them, people going into depression for like long after after filming and shooting, and that mindset just stuck with them, and they were like depressed or whatever, you know, feeling some kind of way. So I don't know if I felt like I could do it in a way that wasn't, messing up my mental health, and I felt like I could do it without terrorizing everybody around me, and it was like, a big project or whatever. I think, and it was like really dramatic because obviously, like I said, it's more appealing when you have to get when you have to stretch yourself more, when you have to go deeper into your emotional, you know, your emotional, when you're drawing from, more emotional feelings, your feelings, when you're digging deep and going down and, you know, feeling old memories or just stuff that you use to get into that mindset. Um, yeah, I would probably do it if it was, for something that called for it. But like I said, if it's like just like a comedy, or if it's just like you don't really have to go deep into your emotional banks, your emotional feelings, then it's like pretty much unnecessary. But if you really need to, hold on to those feelings and to make it more realistic, then you know, I'd be willing to give it a try if the film or story called for it. Um, so yeah, like I said, I could understand the appeal, and I understand why a lot of people do it now. But yeah, I just thought it was kind of funny. Like it's almost like coming out of the closet. Like, oh yeah, just wanted to let everybody know that I'm a method actor. And people are like, whoa, you know. Um, but I think actors, for the most part, they understand. They understand that sometimes it is when you're digging deep. It's like, and you need to stay in that mindset that it's probably the best route to go. Just don't harass everybody. Anyway, let me know what you guys think about method acting versus like Meisner, being in the moment and creating it as you go. You know, I don't know, but yeah, that's what I was just thinking about when I was rehearsing last time. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. Peace.